Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to this reading called Your Energy Check-In in Your Connection. Today, we're going to be checking where you both are at in the connection, you and your person. We're going to be doing a spread that goes like your connection, you, and them. If you happen to fall on the other side, cool beans. If not, then cool beans still. These are the people I will be reading for. These are the connections I'll be reading for. Number 1, number 4, and number 7. Okay? Okay, my friends. I hope that you enjoy this reading. Please leave it a big fat thumbs up if you do, and if it resonates, and if it helps you, because that'll make me really happy. I wish you everything. See you in your pile. Bye. This was a requested reading, so if you want a requested reading, go ahead and request a reading in the description, in the comments. Click. Bonjour, number 4. Hello. Hey, my friends. How are ya? Welcome, number 4. So number 4, like I said in the beginning, what we're gonna do is have the energy for your connection in the middle, you and the other person. I need to pick a deck for who you are and who the other person is. But you know what? I think we might not do that. Like at all. We might do it sideways, or just do like one person clean up, the next person clean up. But let's see how this goes, because I usually do a lot of cards, and I don't know if this is enough room. I also have to decide which deck is going to be you and which deck is going to be your person. Okay, I think I got it. What is the energy between these two? That's fine. This is going to be, you know, your number 4, right? We're going to put that there. All right. What is the energy my people have towards this person / the connection? Okay. What is the energy their person has towards this person, my person, or the connection? I have 2 Romance Angels decks because someone gifted the other Romance Angel deck to me. And I will love that forever. Like, look, okay, I love my Romance Angels, okay? Also, we have Give Your Relationship a Chance in the reverse for the other person. I'm going to put that right there. So, I love, oh my god, who wants to be, I love the Romance Angels. They're my homies. Look at the decks have decided differently. This was not going to be the deck for you, but okay, let me just do this way. When it comes to the connection, this is the energy that I'm seeing here that's showing up for you all. Getting to know each other in the reverse. All of them are in the reverse. Let your friends help you in chemistry in the reverse as well. Now, what I'm seeing here is a connection that is not going anywhere. The energy of the connection right now is a disconnecting energy. There's no working together. It's difficult. It's quiet. Let your friends help you in the reverse. It's not something that neither one of you talk about to your friends. It's something that maybe you shuck off whenever your friends bring it up, or you purposefully also do not talk about this actively. Maybe if they ask, then maybe you do, but it's kind of like not really something that is gone into a lot. I'm gonna just see if I can get a vibe for this dynamic and the shared energy between you two in words / channeled messages. Then I'll throw them back in. I want to be free. I don't think about you. I'm attracted to you. It's so funny. It's funny because this chemistry is about attraction. That's interesting, and it came up in the reverse. So there's shit. Okay. Yeah. This is exactly what I was just gonna say. I want to be free is more than just the energies of you two not getting along, or not being together, or not being connected. I want to be free is also an energy of I don't want you. I don't want to think about you. I want to be free from this connection. I don't want to still it be something that exists in my energy, in my life, in my world. That's what I'm seeing here for you. And of course, I think about you and consider you more than you think I do is a shared energy between you two. I'm attracted to you. This is still something that is in my energy. I don't think about you. True. All of this is true. You two don't think about each other, and maybe you also don't want to think about each other, but at the same time you do, and you want to be free of that. You also want to be free of this connection in a shared energy type way, but you also, both of you, think about each other more than the other person thinks you actually do. So they don't think you think about them, you don't think they think about you, but they think about you a little bit more than you think they think. Ugh. All right. On your end, your energies, finances, and career. So, honestly, when I see this, I'm seeing that you're still working on this connection. I'm seeing that you're still working on this connection. This is still something that you put your attention to. This is still something that you think about. Also, finances may have been an issue within this connection from your perspective. And on the other hand, you might be working on your own finances in regards to this connection. Like, you might be looking for distractions. You might be, I'm on my shit now. Like, I'm on my own stuff. In this dynamic. Yeah. With the Princess of Pentacles, with the Princess of Discs, I see that that's something that you're trying to do on your end. And the Magician. So you're trying to, that's the thing. I feel like this is both. I feel like you are still trying to work on this dynamic in your own way. Maybe you're finding other means to work on this dynamic, but at the same time you don't want to, but at the same time you still want to, but at the same time you want to be free. At the same time you're working on your own stuff. You're working on your own let me see if I can put this higher so more of the screen can be in. You're working on you. You're working on your bag. You're working on your journey, and you're trying to make it happen for yourself, but you're also in some ways still trying to make it happen for this person, but you're also still really trying to like manifest your own life. You're trying to manifest your own bag. You're trying to manifest something beautiful for yourself as it relates to this connection. Now for your person here, give your relationship a chance in reverse. Exists, retreats, exists, and separation. So this person, the attention they're giving this dynamic and you is some space, separation, a breakup, not looking at it, not thinking about it, not trying not to give it a chance, definitely wanting to be free, trying not to think about it, but still having these sort of, thoughts about it still. Yeah, if there ever was, oh my god, if there ever was an I'm not talking to you energy, that's the King of Swords to me. Holy fuck, oh my shit, oh man, wow, tell me about the King of Cups. Like, oh my god, look, I think your person is the one with the let your friends help you in the reverse. There's 4 people on their side. Your person is 4 people on their side. They have 4 people on their side. So they have influence of other people in this dynamic that have a say on your relationship and how they move. They could also be potentially, enjoying successes, enjoying other people, other things. On their side, we have the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So this person might be in an attempt to forget about this connection and move away from the tethers that are still kind of there, or to heal their heartache or whatever it is. They might be trying to, the best way to get over someone is to get onto someone else, that type of vibe. Or they might just be, living their best life over there. 6 of Wands is victory and success, and putting their clout and energies out there into the world. During this separation. Oh, wow. So I'm trying to see something here. That's a lot of court cards, dude. Like, you have one. You have, like, yourself. You're like, well, I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna try and do what I want. Trying to do my thing. Meanwhile, they're like, everybody's coming in. So, yeah, I feel like the King of Cups is kind of being a bit of a Casanova. Someone who is enjoying freedom, out on the town, doing their thing. So I want to see a bit more. Now, I'm very curious about that. I want to see how you both feel about each other. How do you feel about them? Like, romantically. Okay. That's a lot. And how do they feel about you romantically? Very curious. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. they're exploring they're exploring their worlds. They're exploring their options. They're How do they feel about you, Wolf? Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're gonna do this way. Well, actually, I think this could still fit. So, how you feel about them? I like doing how you feel as well in this spread, because it may help give you some clarity on yourself and how you're feeling, and to also see if this is, you know, kind of your pile or not. Plus, if you thought you were the other person, then, you know, this helps too. Oh. Okay. How you feel about them is the Five of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Wands, because of course you are, and the Six of Wands. So when it comes to your feelings for them, you're still attracted to them and you still see success with them. You are sad over what happened between you two, but you're almost getting over that and thinking more so about the good times. You're in that reminiscent stage of thinking about how things were, how nice they were, how nice it was, and how just many good times you had together with this person in terms of like the fun stuff. How it was to have them. It's very Six of Cupsy energy that I'm getting, but more so like how nice overall that experience was with them, and how it felt like a come up. Really, you felt quite good, and like you see them as a catch in a way, a romantic catch for you. With very soon and codependency, express your love in reverse, and forgiving and learning. I feel like you've moved through certain ways in how you feel about the hurt that happened between you two. I think you're proud of this person too. I feel like you're proud of their accomplishments, and that's attractive to you, that they've been able to do certain things for themselves and the like. I feel like you feel quite powerful as well when it comes to this person. Like maybe they made you feel like you could be the better version of yourself with them. Maybe that's what that come up is. I don't know. I feel like for some of you, you are still trying to manifest them. I do feel like that's something that you're feeling, and you're feeling them in your world. But I don't see you taking any action towards them. You're not really feeling like taking any action towards them. And you think about them a fair amount. And maybe do certain things in order to catch their eye, or do something for their sake. You know, maybe, you know, social media, or talking about them, or thinking about them. There's just this energy that you have that's still tied to them. Yeah, but I feel like you're moving through whatever happened between you two, and you're moving through it well, but sometimes it can still be really hard on their end. When it comes to you and how they feel about you, we have flirt, pay attention to the red flags, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Wands, the Sun, and the Devil. They think that you're work, okay? They think that you're hard work. They feel that being with you would be a lot of work, but they also find you attractive, really attractive. So maybe you really felt quite attractive with this person, like I was saying over here. They do find you attractive and work. I mean, we have this, look at this little gap, baby. I'm so mad, you guys. I have a gap in my teeth and it's like getting wider. I don't mind having it there, but I just do not need it to be that wide. Like, let me not whistle through my teeth, you know what I'm saying? How they feel about you, I'm seeing someone who has feelings that they will not act upon. Someone who doesn't feel as strongly as they once did. Someone who still has, inklings of feelings, but and I don't know, there's some fear here too, but they see things that remind you of them, that remind them of you, and they make them smile. But I don't see this person giving you, I don't feel like this person feels good about you. I mean, we do have the sun here. You cannot neglect the sun. Just we also have the devil in reverse. So they see you as someone who how they feel about you is like a good release. I feel like maybe even like a homecoming in some ways with the Ten of Wands, but also like a lot of work. How they feel about you is it's a lot. It's a heavy burden to carry feelings of you, and maybe because they can't do anything about it, they cannot offer you anything concrete, but they do feel happy and warm feelings towards you. Of the romantic variety, I think being with you feels good. It just also comes with a lot. So what I'm going to look into next for you here is what's next in this connection. We're going to see what's next in the connection, and we'll see what you'll do next, like what your likely actions are and what their likely actions are. Okay, so what's next in the connection, Spirit? Can you give me a window into what's next in this connection? Middle of the deck, worth waiting for. Wow. Okay. Look at that sun coming true. What's next in this connection? Okay. The World, Judgment. Oh man. The Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the negative side. Can you clarify the reconciliation? The Temperance. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm seeing here as what's next in the connection is 3 major arcana. That's a lot of majors. What's next? What's next in this connection on a mutual basis is stay optimistic about your love life in reverse, reconciliation in reverse, and chemistry. So this strong magnetic attraction between you two, that shared energy of like, you know, whatever's between you two, it seems to culminate in something. Excuse me. It seems to culminate in something. And at first it gives us the world on the positive side. Then everything else is negative except the Seven of Wands. So it looks like what's next in the connection is, oh, come on, this gnat. There we go. Gotti! I don't know. I feel like the world is not an ending. I feel like it's things coming full circle. I feel like the world is this nice energy of, here's the thing. If okay. I feel like this reconciliation, first of all, the reconciliation is clarified by the Temperance on the negative side. Okay. This reconciliation in reverse to me feels like a reconciliation of sorts, a coming together of sorts. Something that's nice and full circle, but I don't know why it didn't give me the world on the negative end, because this is pretty much what the world on the negative end is. So it feels like you two will come back around and it'll be really nice, but there still will be hurdles, and that is almost like perhaps that optimism in the dynamic will be way less than thought of. We have Judgment on the negative end, and this well running dry, this Temperance well running dry. So there's still a draw between the two of you, but it doesn't it doesn't seem well. It doesn't seem okay. I feel like I feel like I feel like it will be, there's levels here. I feel like this reconciliate, like there's an energy here of more of the same, and that's why I'm so curious why this just didn't turn up like this, because this sums up this energy of so things coming full circle, but you're not really entering into a great phase. You're sort of entering into like, yeah, you passed, but it's like with a pass, not a distinction and not a merit. The next phase between you two, what's next in this connection, to me does feel like a sense of reconciliatory energy, but maybe also not really, because someone here, it looks like things are the same. You know, there's still an imbalance. They're still having to sort of fight for certain things, but someone not being, or both of you not being entirely ready. It's almost like you came back together because it's almost an energy of someone coming back together because they remember the past, but they forgot the hurdles of the past and how those hurdles are still there. Those challenges are still there. So with the Temperance here, it talks about like, and I want you to get this, because it talks about, are you aware of happiness? Your awareness of happiness has been dulled and your sense of self diminished. Are you free to act as you think and as you wish? It's time to awaken to what limits you and discern what is out of balance. Something that once filled your heart with joy has turned to dust and ashes. New physical and physiological arrangements are necessary. So this is about changing. So I feel like whatever is coming does honestly feel like very reconciliatory energy, but it doesn't feel like the kind of reconciliation that one would want. It's almost like a prodigal son coming home prematurely, coming home because they failed, not because they succeeded and they want to show you their new puppy. Like, there's a different energy of someone coming home because they were beaten and someone coming home because they succeeded and they want to share in that success. Because sometimes what then happens is when they get their re-up and they're fed and they're good, then they want to go back out there. And that's kind of like a vibe that I'm getting here, where someone, like, if this person comes back around in this next phase, it may not be like forever. It may be for the moment because of the attraction, because of the pull, but it's not like, don't, with this stay optimistic, it's like, don't be too optimistic about this. Like, it's not the moment. It's not the time. The Judgment talks about learning from your mistakes and breaking the patterns that brought you down being the most important action we can do. And the call that's been ignored until now came from the deepest part, and how another call might be coming from higher power. So a chance to do it again. Listen to those sounds, improve yourself, make amends and atone for how you've been. So, they might come around. There might be an energy between you two where you sort of have that vibe, but it kind of feels like a cycle repeating. Why is the world here like this? A cycle repeating itself. And it just sort of being a repeat of the past and not a graduation of the past. So what we're gonna do now is see your side, like, your actions and theirs. What are my person's likely actions? Or you know what? What's my person guided to do? What's my person guided to do? What's their guidance? Let's do that. What's my person's guidance? Oh my god. And what is their person's likely actions towards them in this connection? Okay, and flirt. Lighthearted energy. Nothing serious, nothing concrete. Yeah, so it seems like your person is going to... So with that mutual energy, it seems like it's, I suppose, going to be more of the same. That pull between you two still be there with that magnetic connection. That Two of Pentacles on the negative side, the word, like, it just more of the same. The next likely actions from your person are to release you, but I'm also seeing that them releasing that judgment, negative judgment energy of atoning. I want to say that. Yeah, I feel that. That's nice, at least. And still moving through that cycle. And maybe that's why the world was in the upright, that all the things that are happening are helping get closer to a better finish. But right now, they're still in that game of getting themselves to where they need to be and not making any efforts towards the connection, but releasing themselves and keeping their energy, light towards you and the rest of the world. And when it comes to you, your guidance is to honestly do the same. It's more of the same for that shared energy. You do share that energy of what's next in the connection of both of you moving through and atoning and doing, making the amends that you need to make to yourselves and your lives, and moving forward in loving yourself and looking at your heart with that Temperance energy. The negative Temperance energy of saying, is what's in your heart still in your heart, or is it ash and needs to be replaced with something new, which is like more self-love, and you knowing and realizing that you're deserving of love up until this connection, or something better, really, whether it's this person or the next, comes along, because that Temperance in reverse talked about insecurity and what we might be willing to do and how we act from our senses, our senses of insecurity. So I hope that helped. That was kind of intense. So thank you very much for watching. I'm really curious to hear what your thoughts are and how this related to you and your situation. So keep your light on, my friend, and good luck. Hey, number 7, welcome to your reading. Where we're gonna find out where both of you are in the connection. There's gonna be several spreads. In this, we're gonna look at where they can where you both are in the connection. We're gonna look at the connection where you both are, how you see this as your person, how they see you, and then we're also gonna look at the feelings that you two share for one another, and the next likely actions and your guidance as well. All right, so hey Spirit, where is this connection right now? Where are they both in this connection? Please tell me what this connection looks like. Tell me about this connection right now. Tell me about my person. Where are they at in this connection or with their person? Tell me about their person. Where is that person at with them or my person? By the way, you're my person. Okay, I'm on your side very soon. Wow. Okay, friends. So what I'm seeing here is that the connection right now is... That was very soon at the bottom of the deck. I am going to put it here because we stopped shuffling on them. I'm going to put this out of the way. You know you're number 7, right? Yeah, you know. You know? Right now, the energy between the two of you is quite, like, serious and stale and, like, swampy. It feels like eggshell type energy. It feels unstable between the two of you. Not unhinged, but it just feels like there's a sense of like disbelonging, a sense of friction, a sense of things being misplaced, like energies being misplaced between the two of you. Sense of feeling left out, maybe even a bit of loneliness. I want to say selfish energies, but also like petty energies, maybe. Love yourself first is giving me vibes. Really interesting vibes. What? I feel like, yeah, there is some like petty energy. There's like some vibes of thinking that the other person is the villain on both ends. Like thinking ill of the other person's motives towards you and them thinking ill about your motives and feelings towards them. Like this sort of like, they're probably do, like that type of negative assumption. On your end, how you're seeing this connection and your person is paying attention to the red flag. So you're on a high alert. And for yourself in reverse to me being like you're on eggshells, like you're tight. You're watching what you do. You're very like meticulous about your actions. You're really taking ample time to decide how to move, what to say, what to do, how to be, what to post. Like you're being quite strict about what's happening, and you're also maybe looking for signs on how to act. Like maybe you're not acting, right? Obviously. And you're being very careful about how you act, right? Obviously. But also maybe you're trying to listen to spirit. You're trying to see like, oh, what are the signs telling me? What is this song saying? Like, what should I do? So maybe you might be pulling. As in like pulling cards and the like, or like other divinatory, are you serious? Other divinatory tools. That kind of energy might be where you're at, where you don't want to make a wrong move or make any moves, period. There's this sort of like frozen energy. On your person's end, they're looking to stop what they're doing and focus on the connection, which is very interesting to me. And they're hoping to do that soon. That's how they are seeing the connection and how they are seeing you. I think they're seeing to give this relationship a chance to get back to that sense of belonging, and they want to do that very soon. So this is going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I want to see a little bit more about how you're doing here, how you're seeing the connection. The Four of Cups. Yeah, so the Four of Cups is an energy of someone who is in Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Cups is definitely an energy of somebody who is kind of like indifferent and not moving and not doing anything, not making any move. So maybe you're waiting for something with this Four of Cups, waiting for an offer with this Two of Cups showing up. Maybe that's where your energies are at right now, hoping to revive something with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. But yikes, Ten of Swords is just rough, and we'll leave it up. Actually, if it was right in the back. Just being pinned down, like being given permission to release yourself. What's going on? Look at this pinned down. I don't like that eye. This pinned down energy. Let me know where this person is at. Their person. Clarify a little bit more. Yeah, man. Whoever your person is out here looking at you. We have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pages. Wow. The Page of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think this person is putting down like the Knight of Cups when I split the bottom of the deck, and then the Queen of Wands. So many people on this deck. Holy cow. I think this person is looking to take baby actions, steps towards you. That's how they see the connection. I feel like they might have been seeing your efforts in this dynamic. Dare I say it? I think they've been seeing your efforts in this dynamic, and they're going to focus more on this dynamic with this Queen of Cups and focus less on the things that they've been focusing on, which is very exciting because when does this happen? I am so curious about this person. Wow. Let's look at how y'all are feeling about each other, okay? I'm very curious to see what the feeling states are here. So, how are you feeling about them? How's my person feeling about their person? How does my... And how's the other person feeling? How's their person feeling about them? It must be true love. La 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 da 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 da. Da 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 da. I think I love you. I think I hate you. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Wow. Very easy to shuffle for this deck. Okay. I think it must be true love. Yeah, I mean, you're you're pretty straightforward in how you're seeing this connection. Oh, hey, the Ten of Swords shows up on this end. How you feel about them is you still think about them. You still sometimes obsess over them in terms of that they're still in your energy. They're still a factor in your world. And that's just what it is. And you don't see them going away anytime soon. It feels like you've sort of acquiesced to the situation, put your hands up and gone, they're playing my song. No, it's a Miley Cyrus lyric. You've kind of just I said, never mind. Accepted the situation for what it is. Try to tame your inner beast. I think you're being understanding of yourself and how you feel towards this connection. You're going like, hey, yeah, I'm still in this. I'm still connected to this person, but I'm sad and this isn't going anywhere, right? You feel like it's literally not going anywhere. Try it in reverse. The Five of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you've moved through the harder times of this dynamic. To you, that's how it feels like you've moved past some of the harder moments of it, and now you are just trying to tame yourself and trying to be strong, and let things be how they're gonna be. On your person's end, they have forgiving and learning, getting to know each other in the reverse, and new love in the reverse. The Ten of Swords, the Six of Cups, and in the reverse, and the Temperance. A very interesting person here. What I'm seeing is someone who, honestly, I feel like they've tried to actually understand this connection. They've been trying to see what happened, what's going on, why is this, like, they've been doing the work, and they're not as social as they've been. I think they really did. Wow, good for them. I feel like they really did sit and like think about what happened and what do I want for my future. What do I want for my future? I don't want someone new, which is crazy. I don't want to get to know anybody new. So they've really been thinking about the dynamics between you two in their feeling space, right? Like they've really been feeling about equality between the two of you, giving to the relationship how it was, and how they want to be in the future, how they want to be, how they were in the past, the dynamics between the two of you, and how they want a more stable dynamic with you, and how it can be stabilized, and how they've really been thinking, like they've really been doing the work of thinking about this. That's what I'm getting about feelings. I think they're really thinking about you. If you've been seeing other people, they see that. I think there's almost been like, I don't know, I don't want to say there's been a rush to come towards you. I feel like there's maybe been like a mental rush, but that just paralyzes them more to not come towards you. And with these two fives, I feel like you've really been feeling the changes in this dynamic, and like how it hurt and how things moved, and this person has just been trying to calibrate themselves and see, okay, like what am I feeling? What happened? Why did this happen? Why am I like this? Or they've been doing some learning and healing. Oh, with the true love, at the bottom of the deck for them, I feel like, they feel like what you two had, if they have indulged in other people, which I don't know, okay, it's helping them realize that what they had with you, or what they have with you, is different. It's real. It's nice. Next thing, my friends, what we're going to look at is the likely What's next in the connection? What's next in this connection, Spirit? Lord God. What's next in this connection between these two people? It must be true love. La 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 da 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 da. Every time I happen upon a channel that uses the romance angels and the way they were born, I'm always like, what? I mean, sometimes it still hits though. So it's always, I want to turn this around. It's always interesting to see that happen. I think I turned that around too. So what I'm seeing is what's next in this connection is separation and passion, both in the reverse, and free yourself. Seven of Swords in the positive, the Knight of Cups in the negative, and the Three of Pentacles in the positive. I think the Knight of Cups, I don't know, whatever. Free yourself was, I think, in the downright, but I feel like there's healing. What's next in the connection is healing. Separation in reverse is, I guess, pseudo separation. It's not necessarily a coming together, but it's like a longing. The next what? It's a longing. I feel like it's a fake separation. It's almost like a, I don't know, a wartime separation, and I mean that in a very like Jane Austen type of way, you know, where she thinks Darcy will never talk to her again. Meanwhile, Darcy's being quiet because Darcy's making all these plans. It's like a separation that is not real. It's real, but on a greater scale. If you look at a zoomed out way, it's not. Very interesting. I feel like the next in the separation, the next in this connection is more realistic. I feel like there's some type of acceptance here. It's more real, and people being more healed, as this is your shared energy, people being more healed. The illusion of separation being thinned out. There might be some bread or cookies involved. Seven of Swords. Some cunning actions. Fall might be important. Maybe pumpkin spice. The Knight of Cups. Dumping out his cup. And the Three of Pentacles. This person working on stuff and working together. I honestly kind of like this Knight of Cups because I feel like this dreamer is no longer doing dream shit, is no longer offering fake stuff. Like, we too grown in these streets. Give me something real. The Knight of Cups ain't it. You know, the Knight of Cups just ain't it anymore. And it's someone really honing in on something concrete and the skill of working together. It's not just about empty platitudes or watery platitudes that will evaporate as soon as things get hot. It's about something real. It's about something real. I'm not impressed by the Knight of Cups anymore. I still get, ooh, excited, but I'm still like, I'm over it. I'm over it. So, yeah. I want to see In this deck, it's really beautiful. The Knight of Cups in the negative sense talks about your action can be powerful and decisive as long as you can reconcile goodness and strength. In your struggles, you have too often forgotten the heart, ignoring that others are as valuable as you. Do not squander the gift of love. And with the Three of Pentacles here, I feel like it talks about looking for allies, which to me feels like research, companions and supporters. With them, any form of work, project, or study will be better. You may be successful on your own, but you will struggle more. All your professional activities are favored. So, as it relates to this dynamic, you both realizing that life goes on, but there's also this veneer of like, what am I really offering this dynamic? What am I bringing to the table? And one of you might be feeling that more than the other. That's for sure. The Seven of Swords, a time is favorable for escaping unwelcome situations and releasing those grievances that keep you from growing. You can take care of you and let the difficulties resolve a little at a time. Yeah. Even in relationships, you can break away from grudges and reframe everything for the better. So I feel like there's some help being gotten here. Someone might be seeking therapy. Someone might actually be getting concrete advice and working with people or doing certain things that are more healing to the soul. It's really interesting to see that this is what's next in the connection. Doing things that are self-actualizing, but as they relate to making the dynamic more real. With releasing the grievances, I feel like something, I don't know, I'm gonna see what happens between the two of you right now, but with that Knight of Cups, I feel like something concrete takes place. You know, something more concrete than just a cup that will evaporate. It's a teamwork, but it also feels, it felt weird. So for you, what we're going to do is we're going to pull your guidance, what your guidance is in this situation. What is my person's guidance in this situation? I don't know why I feel like doing that, but all right. I still want to do this. Wow, that's so weird. And what is their guidance? What is, excuse me, to be realistic is their guidance. What is their likely actions? All right. What is your guidance? So something that you're already doing is your guidance. That's good. You know, this is a very interesting situation. I feel like Spirit's out here causing major drama because this honestly feels so right in the upright. And I ask, can you please clarify, give your relationship a chance? And it said separation. So you've been this is, I feel like, what you've been doing already. Didn't these cards come out up for you? This, shit, I don't, look, what I'm look, I don't know how to explain this. I do. What I'm seeing here for you, my friend, is your guidance is to give this relationship a chance by separating from it. I didn't know that was going to come out of my mouth. I was going to say, don't think about this relationship, but really, that's the same thing. Give this dynamic a chance by breathing into it, by separating yourself from it, by learning what you need to learn, by releasing and healing the past so you can experience more love. Not thinking about coming together, moving through the hurt, the pain, the shame, the guilt, and finding victory and joy and success in other things that make you feel good and make you feel happy. On the other end, what this drama spirit's doing, we have honeymoon, keep an open mind, 3 of Swords in reverse, the 9 of Wands, Jesus, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Wands. This to me looks like it's telling... I can't. And maybe this will take a while because that next thing in the connection, it really seemed like... I don't know, it felt like you two working, on yourself. If this is someone who you're with and you're like, yeah, okay, like this makes sense. Some things aren't for me, but I know how to read, pick cards, I take what's mine. And I'm still listening because it has something for me. If this is someone that you're currently with, give your relationship a chance by separating from it. So don't try to force togetherness. Don't try to force victory between the two of you. Don't try to force anything. Don't try to force relationship between you and your partner at this particular moment in time. There's some things that you might have to really just look at for yourself and see how you're feeling instead of trying to make your partner feel bad about certain things. There's going to be victory and honor for you to focus on your bag, for you to focus on you and what you're doing in your world. Giving your relationship a break is going to be helpful for you. For your person, wait. I'm very lost here. Because you know what their guidance is? To keep fighting for this connection. I don't get it. I mean, not their guidance, but I guess, their guidance was to be realistic, but their likely actions are to keep fighting and standing their ground on this connection, isn't it? They're looking right at you. In terms of what they want to plan to do to come towards you. The Ace of Swords to me tells me they're not ready. The Ace of Swords tells me that they're not ready. They don't have the right weapon. I think to come towards you, it has to be more. The King of Wands needs to be carrying the sword. The King of Wands needs to be carrying the Ace of Swords, the sword of truth. But they might be fighting that because in between the 3 of Swords and the Ace of Swords is the 9 of Wands. So this person is still maybe doing the things the way they need to be doing. They're doing them, but they're not quite yet to the point where where they can take the best kind of action, the most appropriate action. I mean, they might. We have the King of Wands here, but he's sitting. And the 9 of Wands is still kind of looking at the hurt, the healing, and going, okay, well, I have my stick. I got the message, but I'm going to hold off and I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to come back again, but later. I'm going to come back again. I'm going to catch my breath, but I'm coming. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. To me, feels like they're taking a little siesta, which is weird, from the connection to gather themselves like a little vacation, but they'll be back. They're taking a vacation, but they'll be coming towards you. Maybe they've even gone on a long distance trip. Maybe this is a long distance dynamic. Your person could be, this sucks, but I'll be back. I'm coming back around. And that would make sense with, separation in this dynamic by giving your partner a break by separating from them, by letting them go, letting them do their thing and not, harassing them. keep an open mind. I feel like this person could be keeping an open mind over who could come into their life, and how things could manifest between the two of you, because they're still coming. They're not stopping. I don't see this person stopping. That's so crazy. that's the wildest reading. Just insane in the membrane, you know? But if this made sense, if this sounds like the connection that you're checking on, well, there you go. I haven't had a reading like that where the other person is like in it. and my person is like, nah. You're my view. Nah. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey there, pal one. Number one. What is the answer to where you both are in the connection? We're going to be doing multiple questions in this, so hang tight. We're going to be doing where you are at in the connection, where you are, where they are, where the connection is at the moment. We're going to their feelings and your feelings. We're going to their likely actions and the next steps in the next phase in the connection, as well as your guidance. So, my friends, I like the view. You're my view. Say it with me. Nah. I enjoy my own company. Okay, number one. I'm not on my own. I'm with you. So let's hang out. Where is this connection right now? Where are they both at in this connection? Like, what's happening with this connection? All right. Where's my person at? Oh. Okay. Whew. My hand gets tired. Alright. And where's their person at? I've been shuffling all day. All day. I don't know what this is doing. Okay. Alright. I know what that's talking about. At the top of the deck, we have codependency, attraction, express your love. So here's the thing, right? We'll get to that. Where, you know, you're number one. I'm going to move this here. Where the connection's at right now is messy. It feels like you two are being affected by external powers, external structures. This could be other relationships, marriages, cultures, education, skin color, age, sex. How you relate could be being disrupted by those kinds of things. And that could be, like how you relate, right? It could be disrupted by those things, but it could also be those things that pull you two together, that pulled you two together, that pulled your dynamic together. Your relationship seems like you're either coming together or you're coming apart slowly. It feels like you might be coming back closer together because of the pull between the two of you. That's sweet. On your end, you have healing family issues as how you see this person / and or the connection. So yeah, I mean this is the issues, isn't it? The past, your family dynamics, the way you two relate, distance, cultural differences, different upbringings, sex, as in gender, you know, whatever. That's how you guys, like, that's something that, how you see this connection in your person. Like, those are the things that are coming up for you heavy in this dynamic. Like, have they healed their past? Have, is it their family that's getting in the way? You just see those external factors as quite disruptive. And even for your person, I think both of you don't want fully out of each other's lives. But these external factors are pulling you guys together and apart. I think this person wants to come back, but they're trying to release, I'm going to say they're trying to release you. They could be trying to release some of these energies, trying to see if they can overcome these energies that have disrupted you two and your dynamic. But yeah, there's a interference between the two of you. Tell me a bit more about how they see this person / yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. You see this person and this dynamic as something. This is so sad. I'm gonna take it one more. Yeah, you see it as something that's not giving to you, that's out of whack, out of balance. And it's so sad, You're heartbroken over not having the person that you want to be with, the person that makes you feel good. This could have something to do with a father in your world, but yeah, this just feels really sad. Like, there's just a lot of external stuff and nonsense that continues to trigger this dynamic in the way that you don't want it to. It's something that's really difficult to give to, or you just can't give to it anymore, either being because of external circumstances between you and this person that is stopping that, or because you just can't anymore. And yet you're still connected to it. It's difficult to not be. It's still something that has ties for you because of your own tie to these external factors, like this family or whatever, because of your own family dynamics even. For your person, I mean, the way they see the connections, it's nice, it's new, it's nice, it's exciting, it's something that they want back in, it feels good. And yet, 3 major arcana, my friend. Woof, woof, woof. And yet, on their end, there's this imbalance as well. This friction. So let's take a look at, like, what's happening here. I want to see how, like, it's not balanced, this dynamic. I want to see how you both feel about it. because that was pretty straightforward. I want to see how you feel about it and how they feel about it. No. How does my person feel about it? How do my people feel about this? Yeah. One more? Thanks. And how does their person feel about them? I don't know, you're not functionally putting any more like work towards it. I feel like you're trying to avoid it. You're trying to look away from it. You're trying to busy yourself elsewhere. You're trying really not to pay no mind to it, but try as you might, you still feel connected to it. Try as you might, you know, if you're really intuitive, if you're in this world of watching readings, this story just cannot let you go. Like, the story keeps finding you over and over again. Or, you know, you see symbols and so much stuff in your world that reminds you of this person or of this connection. And that's just what it is. Like, it still draws you to it. It still attracts you to it. And how they feel is a pull. They feel, what? Yeah, they feel a pull to this. There's still a magnetic attraction to it. So you're both feeling this pull towards each other. And this connection and this dynamic. I feel like, honestly, with that separation in reverse, it might be a separation that I don't feel like it's pending. I feel like there's been a separation and there's a separation being undone. But we'll see what happens and like what's next in the connection. But that's what the vibes of that was giving me, especially with that reconciliation coming out. Woof, baby. With the children in reverse, it feels like my belly feels so full. Oh my god. I need to figure my life out. They need to figure their life out. That's how it feels with the children in reverse. Like, it's almost time for, like, okay, time to be serious. Time to, like, really put some money down and to really make some tough choices. Trust is they're sort of acting on faith, especially with that Fool. I think this person is trying to act on faith. And yeah, actually, the situation is calling for you to have faith. That's what trust is. I think this person is trying to make a choice that is difficult to make. With honeymoon here, I feel like this person is headed, they feel good with you and they know that, I don't know, I feel like they're coming towards you. That's what they feel. They're answering the call of this magnetism between you. Tell me more about, you're unsure about how you feel about this. It's almost like you don't want to hope. It's almost like you don't want to, like, do anything about this. We have the Princess of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, you don't want to get hurt again. You wouldn't mind giving this another chance and working together and even maybe opening yourself up to other people. But I feel like you're scared of getting hurt. Like, you really don't want to, more majors. Your person really is giving this so much thought. Like, their feelings towards this are another major. They had all three majors in the previous round too. They had the Fool, the I don't think it was a Temperance. It's the Fool, the Sun, and I don't know, I guess the Temperance in reverse. I don't remember. But all they're getting is major, 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 major. One more. The Fool comes out again. The Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. So, I feel like your person here really is going within. They really are trying, like, to understand what's fair for them, what choices they want to make, and what is right in terms of, like, justice. And not just because justice is here, but because the Hierophant is here. The Hierophant is about these structures that are getting in the way of this connection. The Hierophant is about the ways of being. Whatever these, like, cultural or gender or sex or skin color or geographical or whatever these external factors are that might be getting in the way of you two coming together. I feel like Four of Pentacles here, so that's interesting because you had that before. But I feel like this person is really trying to see what changes they're willing to make that would be fair to them and to you and to this dynamic, and what they feel is fair for them overall. Because I feel like they really are trying to make a choice that makes the most sense for them and also for the connection, like for you. So let us go ahead and see, with that in mind. This is pretty straightforward. I really enjoy a straightforward read. Sometimes I think I do it too much with the first pile. Like, I just keep going and it's like, no, Luce, it's done. Like, it's done. I don't look for something where there ain't something. Sometimes there is, though. I want to see what's next in this connection. Like, I'm very curious. I just always imagine myself watching the piles and being like, if it was me, would I have wanted to go deeper? And then when I do watch the piles on the ones that I didn't go deeper, I'm always like, damn it, I wish I had gone deeper. What's next in this connection? So I try to, like, do my best. Because, really, I need answers too. Look. That's a lot more than I was expecting. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my. It's, I just think it's funny that two pages came out at the same time. So you had the Page of Cups before in the deck, but that doesn't feel like you, obviously. Oh my god. Okay. So what's next in this connection is release your ex in the upright, and the following are all in the reverse. Free yourself, it's safe for you to love, wedding, and honeymoon in the reverse. We have the Hermit and the Page of Swords both on the negative side, and we have the Page of Cups and the Chariot both on the positive side. I am seeing this Page of Swords as you, obviously, and the Page of Cups is your person. The Chariot is also your person, and the Hermit is you. Or your person, actually. I mean, these could really be swapped. I think you're both sharing this kind of energy where the connection will be moving forward, right? The Chariot is here, and this bad boy can carry so much. And the lions, the sphinxes are ready. They're giddy-upping, they're moving, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, they're doing their thing. And the charioteer is like, we go, you know, at sunset or whatever. The Page of Cups here is, to me, what the Chariot is taking. And the Page of Swords is who the Chariot left behind. This Page of Swords has been poisoned by this Hermit. I don't like this Hermit. But this Page of Swords, let me see what he has to say, because he's looking real disappointed. Haste or frenzy will not give stable results. Slow down and be more quiet. Speaking ill of others is discouraged. Thinking with hostility and cunning will lead to arguments or conflict. Overcome aggression and wit in favor of intelligence and greater calm. So I actually think that energy is coming from your person and you. I mean, both of this dynamic seems to have that energy on both sides. I feel like there's been some bad advice that's been given from elders or other people in the world about this dynamic that have come in the way of this dynamic. And I'd like to believe that this Page of Swords and Page of Cups are the same person who've now been split, and the person that used to listen to both of you, that did listen to, or this effect, this external effect on the dynamic, that was poisoning it and saying things that maybe were true, but were speaking from an external experience, and they impurified and they tainted something that was pure. They tainted something that may have lasted and stood past the external pressures of religion, culture, race, sex, whatever. It may have stood that, but this poison came in and poisoned one or both of you. This poison thinking, either from, I'm thinking external party with this Hermit, but it could also have been from those doubts inside of us creeping up and ruining something that really didn't need to be ruined, testing it for no reason. And that test, passed, and then it failed and broke the relationship. So, or the dynamic, or hurt it. So I feel like the part that was still hopeful about this is what's moving this dynamic forward. It's just, there has to be some foresight. There has to be some delicacy towards this dynamic, and how it's approached. So we do still need this Page of Swords and their cunning and their wit, and the fact that these factors are still real. They still exist, and they did manage to put a fracture in this dynamic. But as things are coming together, we need to bring all of this information forward in an offer of peace, and then we can see how this moves forward. So what are we seeing here? The wedding. This is a broken union. So what's next in the connection is this broken union. I feel like this Release Your Ex speaks to this energies of all these reversals of saying, releasing the energy of the past, clearing the energy of the naysayers, of the bad stuff that came to affect and break this dynamic. The dynamic was broken, and it could be time to address it and heal it in a way with this It's Safe for You to Love, in the reverse, because now that it's broken, it's more real in a way. It's more grounded in reality, because now it's faced reality. It's faced something very real, like those factors that did come in to break it. So as it's moving forward in this next step, or moving towards a certain direction, slowly, albeit, or things are coming together, holiday time is over, breakup time is over. In this next phase, what will it look like now that we know what can come against it, what we're dealing with? And that's going to be interesting, because there's some stubbornness in this dynamic. And I don't want to say stubbornness. It's just, like hard-headedness. I don't know. It comes off as hard-headed, but it's just like a no energy. Like, no. I'm feeling that from you. I don't know. And it might be true. It might be very warranted, because things did go haywire. So why would you openly just be like, okay, like, no, like there's going to be some tension. That's human. Of course it is. What's my person's guidance? What's the person watching this, their guidance towards this situation? And what are the actions? the likely actions of this person, this other person. Yeah, that's rough. Okay. Look, for some of you, your guidance here is very interesting. Wow. Your guidance, wow, okay. I'm not expecting that. Your guidance here for some of you is to go ahead and enjoy a new person. Go ahead and enjoy a new person in your world. Yeah. For others of you, if it's not a new person, it's enjoying a new energy that comes towards you, either in the form of a new person or in the form of this other person. On their end, their likely actions are worth waiting for in the reverse. Let go of control issues and engagement in the reverse. So this looks like their likely actions are to disengage with the swiftness. What does that mean? Can you clarify that for me? Okay. The wedding card flipped up again. Let's look at this a bit more. Those took a turn. I smell myself. You know, I hate that. I took a shower and then I took a walk, and I think I wore like dirty clothes to take a walk, or like stale clothes, and so I smell like sweat. But I don't know. I'm sorry. That's really sweet. I mean, the situation is calling you to trust. So it's like, don't give up hope. Either on this connection or in love. Like, don't give up hope on love. And Nine of Swords in reverse is like, I don't know, to me it feels like don't worry. And you have the King of Wands in reverse. There will be someone who takes action towards you. Essentially, Spirit is saying, someone coming. And if it's this person, all right, cool. If it's not, it's someone coming. For your person, let's clarify their likely actions, because what? I think I love you, I think I hate you, I think about I think it must be true love. True love. In the reverse. True love. I feel oh man, you know what? I think this person, they disengage. Yeah, they disengage, and with worth waiting for in the reverse, it's so confusing because it's like they're not waiting anymore. So why would they disengage? Why would their likely actions be to disengage? They probably see you with someone else. Or they have seen you with someone else, or they think you're with someone else, and they think they missed an opportunity, or they're just going to wait for another opportunity. I mean, this person is out here. I mean, look, I don't Ace of Pentacles as well. Can you clarify engagement in reverse? Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. They stop, baby. Split the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Look, And the bottom of the deck is the Empress. This person, they see something. High Priestess. Excuse me. Okay, well, in the likely actions we have, everything is fine, which is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups. I mean, okay. Five of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying engagement in the reverse. I think this person, their likely actions are to disengage from you, because I think they see something. I think they either see something, or what I'm seeing here is almost like, and this is for some others of you, where this person may have entertained someone else. Now I'm getting a new story. This person may have entertained someone else, and as a result, this person may have entertained someone else. They saw you with someone, or they see you with someone, or they think, I don't know, and then they get triggered, and they start having memories of you, and they want to come towards you. Or this person was with someone else, or will be with someone else, and it just, they just pull away from that in order to come towards you. This person's likely actions are to disengage, and I do feel like something happens to make them disengage from this thing with you, for sure. But they come back around. Something happens to make them get away from you, to disengage. Likely actions coming up. And what's next in the connection comes later, after their likely actions. Yeah, I guess that's their hermit and the swords, because you're definitely hermiting sword Zane, and you anyway, I digress. What I'm seeing here is somebody who stops thinking so much and finally takes action towards someone that they have good memories with and wants to offer a cup of love. They're tired of just thinking about it. They're kind of mad that they waited so long, because and got involved in either third party, meaning they introduced someone else in the dynamic with you, just because maybe they had a moment of weakness, or a moment where they thought, well, maybe I should give this a chance, and that just put more time between you and them from their perspective, and they grew in this other connection towards you, which is very interesting. Very interesting. We're on your end. You're out here having hope, living your best, beautiful life. I mean, look at this gorgeous, gorgeous being. I mean, come on. Can I please? You enjoy new love, or they come to you new. Your new energy is coming towards you, and it's nice. Whichever way it comes, either from this person, and it is calling for you to have faith. It's calling for you to you know, it's recognizing that you have your doubts and your stuff, but it's calling for you to relax a little bit, not all the way, you know, let's not be crazy, but yeah. All right, my friend, I'm done. Your story turned very interesting. I don't remember how it started, but I do know there was some stuff. Oh yeah, there was some stuff in between, y'all. This was the pile with the stuff in between. As in the factors. And then something happened. Maybe I don't know what they did. But they were growing towards you. Like, that's interesting. I really wish I could like, I don't know, I take my picker cards so seriously. You know? I take them so seriously. And I wish I could get like feedback. Like, I really enjoy when I do a reading and you get that feedback, but I know sometimes like these readings span like 3 months. And so you may forget that, you know, what was said came up in a reading. I know I forget. And I know picker cards are a bit different, but I just feel like, I don't know, I want to know. Like, who was this story? How did it turn out? Were they seeing someone else? Like, is that something that they tried because they were advised to find someone that fit them better, and they tried it and they were like, I don't want this shit? Or is it the other way? Like, I don't know, but that ended really funky. They just, like, I don't know, I'm obviously talking about pile of ones reading, but also I'm in the outro now. It's interesting. I'm ever intrigued by how it all pans out. I'm very intrigued. Some of the other piles this was actually a really fun reading. I enjoyed it. It just took so long. Holy cow. I'm so tired. This is how I come back after being sick. Do 5 hours of readings. Come on. My feet are so swollen from sitting here for so long. I need to figure out, like, a way to not have my feet swell. Imagine if I did extendeds. Oh, on the regular. I do want to do more extendeds, but I digress. All right. Bye-bye.